Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Advanced Commodity Trading. It is May 26th, Friday before Memorial Day weekend. We are previewing week number 9 with the NASDAQ trading system on the 617 NASDAQ contract. We are using our number 8 NT Renko chart showing the system's diversification. Now, the last 3 weeks on this chart, it did 2,000, 665, and 982 in the last 3 weeks. So $2,000 is our weekly target, and we'll begin the system now. All the same settings on the previous videos are the same. We're still going for a 27 tick target, and this system here doesn't trade as much as the number 7. I like it. I really like it because we've run this all week this week through the FOMC minutes, and it just handles it very well. Whereas when something trades a little bit more, you get a little bit more nervous because you can get in some sideways markets. But this is very steady, very conservative, great for a chart to start with. And then ideally you would maybe have 2 charts, maybe an 8 and a 7, and run them together because they will enter differently. And diversification by far is the best thing in trading when you can have the diversification. So this is exciting and effective as well. Okay, this white line represents Sunday evening at 5 o'clock, and you can see the market moves up a little bit. We start 15 minutes after 5 p.m. So if you looked at the time frame, somewhere around here is where our time clock starts. However, it calculates from the beginning either way. And you see it moved down, it stretched out far enough, just like all the other charts. Before it takes a trade, you see this blue line. Well, that blue line represents movement.
Order pending.
Now we're going to take a long trade. Here we are. We're in this long trade. Okay, and we hit the target. At 27 ticks, this is 3 contracts. You can see $400. You can look there, look up here, and look here. Everything is in correlation. And you can see this got in. We must have had some news out. Now we're Central Time here, 7:30. That's when a lot of news comes out, you see, and it moved on up, moved it up. This was Monday morning, this past Monday morning, this week. I wanted to do this for you for the weekend and put it on the website, so I'm doing it here Friday morning. It is 10:30 a.m. Central Time, my time, right now. And this very trade has already won today, and taken 1 trade and won on Friday, the day before the Memorial Day weekend. And it looks like that trade was in the market at just before 8:45, just before 8:45 a.m. and it went to the 27 tick target. So there's a win on here that you're not going to see because we're doing Monday through Thursday, because we can't actually add that market until the market closes. We can't add that replay to our system. Okay, here's the next day, and it opened and it moved, and now we have a blue line, so chances are we're going to take a long trade.
Order pending. Order filled.
There you go. And when you see this, it's like, okay, we're getting in here, and that's the high, and how can it make a new high? Oh, no. Well, and then you get a bar back and say, oh, no. and there it goes, straight on up. We cannot outguess the market. So you're up 490, but you're up 890 already just in the second day. Remember that $2,000 a week, you've hit your target, period. Stop trading. Can it make more? Yes, it can. Can it give plenty back?
Pending.
Absolutely.
Order filled.
Okay, now you're at 1290. So basically, you're 100% here. You've got every trade you've taken. So far it's one on. And if you feel like you could only trade one contract, well, then you take these numbers and divide them by 3 because they're all in at the same level and they're all out at the same level. So it's very simple. You just do the math, and if you want to trade 2 contracts, divide it by 2. Well, actually, a little bit different than that. You take these numbers, divided by 3, and then, okay, that's per contract, and then you double that to trade 2 contracts. So it's easy to figure out what you would be making if you traded 2 contracts. What you're looking at is 3 contracts. Again, we love this NASDAQ because we get nice, consistent volatility most days. And as we have previewed on the 5-7 videos on the website, we depict what's the difference between a sell-off and not selling. When it sells way off, do you trade or not trade? And if you trade, or if you decide you don't trade, all you do is you come up here and you click on that button and it will pause the system. It won't trade. So just it's a nice feature. We use it when necessary. It's easy to do. You don't have to disrupt the system. You can just pause it and leave it off all day if you want, and then when the market opens up or before it opens, you turn it back on, and everything else just keeps going. So it doesn't disconnect it. It just puts it on hold. Now, if you're a new trader and you're not sure how to get set up, we can help you. Again, we charge for this, but if you need a lot of assistance, you don't understand how to operate NinjaTrader, we will explain and teach you how to operate the system. We charge $500 for this, but we will set it up, we will download it, we will bring you to a push button level of automated trading. We think that's a big benefit for a new automated trader. Even if you understand the platform, there are things that we can tell you that we have lived through, that we know that works and don't work. Okay, as you can see, with 3 contracts, we're long and we hit the target. Just did hit the target, but then it backs up and then it goes. But in this event, if you would have backed up, you would have also been hit the stop with profit. We put these in here for a very good reason. Okay, so far on the week you're up 1690, and the 21st through the 26th, and we're already on just on the 24th. So one more win and you're done for the week. But if you get a stop, then you keep trading. And again, I'm not a big fan of Friday trading. It can work. Uh, uh, but, you know, here in this particular week that we're in, uh, we have a holiday weekend ahead of us. So certainly you're not going to try to be trading all day. However, the system, I'm watching it on my server. We did have a win. It's one win, and it's real sideways now, and it doesn't look like it's even close to trading again. So maybe that's it for the day. But that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You got one win. Um, do you need to do that? Well, we'll wait till the end of the video and see. Okay, so we're now into Thursday. This is Wednesday night's opening at 5 p.m. And you see it moved on up, it came back down, and now it can trade. It's probably going to take a long trade here if it goes up. It's 7:30 in the morning, no 8:30 in the morning. You see the difference, how much the market moves once it opens.
Order filled.
There you go. Okay, we don't really have to talk about much more. This is it. This is 5:25. This is Thursday, which was yesterday in live time at 9:52 in the morning. This thing hit the target of right after 9 o'clock in and one and done. And you are at $2,090. This is excellent. This is excellent trading. This is very conservative. No need to trade on Friday. However, we had it on Friday and the day before the holiday, and we're in simulation today. I just no need to trade, and it did hit the target. So if you get the system and you run this chart with the settings we have, and you run it on Friday, you're going to get the same thing. It's just going to be identical. So we don't make this stuff up. This is it. It is what it is. So actually, you could add another $400 on here, and if you did trade on Friday, this would be $2,500 or $2,490 because it did hit a full $400 target. But we stop at 2,000. No need to be greedy when something works. You want it to work consistent. This is it. It's going to keep working, and this is big. You know, a lot has to do with the movement of the Nasdaq and why this system is working so well. So this is our first indexed automated system, and we are very excited about it. We also trade it ourselves, and we do trade this 8 chart just like the 7 chart, and it's just doing so well, we decided to also show it. Now, does it work on gold and crude? Absolutely it works on gold and crude, but your risk is higher, your cost is more, and you go through different types of periods, whereas again, we find that NASDAQ more consistent volatility. When it's consistent, we can work with that. We can tailor it to do what we see it doing over and over and over again. Okay, well, this is the end of our video, but before we do that, while I'm thinking about it, I forget to do this many times, is do a performance report. So we'll take a look at it. It's going to look about as clean as it can. Hold on. We're going to go back from the 21st to the 26th. Actually, we only traded through the 25th. And I'm going to generate this report, and there it is, 2,000. Now look at this, 11 trades. Now, didn't trade 11 times, but when you have 6, 9, 10, I don't know, there should be a 12 in there, 3, 6, 9, 12. It should be 12 contracts, but 100% profitable. You saw it hit every trade that it took. Didn't take many, but it still it took 5 trades. So just absolutely beautiful. You're not going to get anything better than this. This is something you don't even have to see once you hit your target. Let's see if I can generate this here. As you see, 400, 890, 400, and 400. And there's your money right there. So excellent week. That's this week. In addition to that, it did have a win this morning, which was Friday's win. I think we might have holiday scheduled this week, so because of the holiday, so we certainly like trading the rest of the day. This thing won't do any more trading. Okay, well, we are delighted that you were able to view our video, and if you have any questions, you can email us at advancedcommoditytrading@gmail.com or give us a call. Be glad to answer some questions. Thank you very much.